I cannot believe I got like all these cards down. I thought I had it on. I've been talking and the computer wasn't even on. Okay, this is a storyline for Raymond Charles III. Right now he's 21 years old, but he was accused when he was 17 of murdering 4 family members, his brother's girlfriend, and not newborn baby, his brother's girlfriend who was pregnant at the time. The judge sentenced him to 360 years. I just saw that, 360 years. I gotta look at it again because I thought let's see, 360. Let me just see it again. Wait a minute. 300 and, bear with me. During the 60 years in prison, 2000, March 2025, he was sentenced to that. He's 21 right now, currently, but he was 17 at the time the crime took place, but he insists that he is innocent. I think one of his family members, I don't know who she is, a sister, aunt, or somebody, feel like he's innocent too, but I did a storyline for him in February, and it seems like he is innocent, so I'm just going to see what this one say right here. Let's see. Let's see, there's a picture of him. See a picture of him back then, 17 at the time. Let's see. This is him now, I guess, right now. So let's just see. Alright, now let's go back to what I had said. So let me see, should I separate it or should I do it? First card said I'm coming soon, so I don't know if some ex-person or somebody who knows that he was coming soon, somebody who was doing a bunch of talking, somebody who was an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or he was telling his father because his father was calling him, telling him to come home. Okay, so the next card is he got all tensed up as far as residing in front of a judge. So his father could have been like a judge, or this just dealing with the real judge. He is a wanderer because he was out. He wanted sensitivity from his father. Okay, so he lost himself back then, but no more. It is okay to let him or her go. The person always going to know he loved the person, so he was coping. It was like a 2-ring circus, so he might like cake. His heart was poisonized. So the next one is he says, she says stuff was going on. It was complicated for him to show his parents, his family love or good or somebody him. He gave his ex too much power. He wanted to be picked, or he gave his father too much power. So we got number 12, number 3, number 6, number 10. Okay, so somebody wanted him to do something he used to do before, and he was saying no because he wanted to get ready to take charge of his life and move fast for what's calling him forward. So if his father, if he was trying to move on and just kind of be make his own decisions, he moved fast on it. He wanted to take charge of his life. If not that, we got somebody that he used to know, wanted him to do something he used to do before, and he just wanted to take charge of his life, somebody who wanted to hug him on base conditions. spend time. Okay, so he was being controlling or bully about money or this person. So, or he was going out, or this person or somebody was going out. So he did go out because he's at his girlfriend's house that night. Or this person wanted him to go out somewhere, whoever this ex-person is. So if his father not in the army, if his father wasn't in the army, his father or this person that's the ex, whoever these people is, or old boss, or whoever this person is, or his father, one of them was controlling, dominating, controlling, like a sergeant, like a captain, like a lieutenant, wanted him to be submissive. So, okay, we have right here, he said no way to it, or no more to it, and something went to the extreme. When as far as him and this person from back then and wanted him to do something more, his father and him, he has lived in a plantation where life, that means that not having enough money, shelter, food, clothing, or love. So we got a mother in crime. So yes, so his mother was murdered, and it was a crime because she was murdered, or I don't know what else that would be other than that. So let's just see. This next part is he got to function as a human, and that just simply means that he can't be depressed and be doing a bunch of negative stuff, be on drugs and be drinking and things like that. He got to leave things in the past. So when he refuses to leave things in the past, he can't function as the human God wants him to function as, or I don't know about his parents, so I don't want to go that direction. He plugged into tension with his parents, or whoever this person is did with his parents. So he was coping with a job he was tired of. So with some ex-person, ex-boss, ex-person he know, ex-friend or whoever, he was coping with a job with that person, and the person was being controlling as far as the money that he was making. Might want him to work certain times. If it's not that, if it's his parents, his father, he plugged into tension with his father, or with his mother, or with both of them, and he no longer wanted to cope with a job, and that simply means coming home and not being able to make his own decisions. He wanted things to be normal. Well, that was the normal thing it usually be. So overprotective. They was overprotective, telling him to come home, making him come home. Let's see, he had to look around the corner in his mind and his thinking, or just in general, because this person said the first card, I'm coming soon, or look around the corner of his mind and pay attention to details and flaws, as far as some person saying that the person is coming, or just in his thinking period as far as his parents, because somebody was not all there, and somebody was resistant. So he could have been resistant as far as his parents. He needed to pay attention to the details and flaws, and look around the corner in his mind, and have a clear mind, because he wasn't all there as far as his parents maybe, and he is resistant maybe to listen to what his parents say. So if it's not that, we got somebody he used to work for, whoever this is. He need to look around the corner as far as this person at details and flaws, because this person with the number 1 card said the person was coming, and this person was not all there and wasn't resistant to come to his house. So just wait, hold on. So he was telling his parents to hold on, he coming. Or this could be that person he was telling, wait, hold on, not to come to his house. So to you, try to bound it to you. So this person from back then was trying to bound something to him. He was trying to make some kind of change in his life though. or his parents was trying to bound it to him, and that simply means he's supposed to be coming home, so they want his word that he coming home. So someone have a lot of money, a money machine, this person, or old boss, or who this person is, who wanted him to do some kind of job. Or we can take it to his father, wanted him to come home. His father, a money machine, because he's the man of the house, he make the money, and he wanted him to come home to go to sleep. So somebody a psycho right here. So here's a psycho to his parents, or he might got a younger brother, or this person he is working for before is a psycho. It might have a younger brother, or might be the younger brother. Or we got number 92, number 29, number 38, 31. Part of a license door number, social security number, phone number, birthday, court date, or whatever. Somebody's a ticking time bomb. He was toward his parents, his family, or this person, whoever this person is, who wanted him to come back to work or something. He was anxious. So life itself was a jigsaw puzzle for him at the time. He anxious again. Maybe somebody else was mellow. So his family might have been mellow because they didn't know nothing was getting ready to happen. So, universe. Universe is saying for him to put the brakes on things, on a situation, or he wanted this person to put a brake on things, because either he beat his parents so much, and by this card just simply mean if he actually murdered his family, that mean he beat them because he murdered them. If he didn't murder them, that mean whoever this person is, there's some ex of his want him to come to a job he used to have, whoever that is, that person beat him so much. Okay? So the bullying time is over, God says, and God's going to take over. So he wanted pleasant times, and he was going to go get his mission because he wanted pleasant times. So he was being bullied by whoever this person used to work for, or whoever this person is. But then he is being bullied by his father, because if he was being made to come home, that's like bullying, like you're a little boy. They say God is going to take over, right? So if he was going home and he did this to his family, we got to turn it from God and say he took over. Follow me? Okay. He needed to invite in the warmest love of all, or he wanted to when he was at his girlfriend's house, right? But somebody who he used to talk to, or old boss or somebody, wanted him to invite in the warmest love of all. That means come back to a job he used to do or anything like that. But he wanted to be treated like the prince he was. But his mother and his father need to be treated like the queen and king they were. Right? So we have, I miss you and I desire you. So whoever this person is that was hooked to him on the job, or whoever this person is, ex-person, missed him and wanted him to come back to whatever job or relationship or whatever that was, right? He had to get his mind set to explore the unknown and love to get away from that person. Or he was trying to get his mind set to explore the unknown and love by having a new person, and that would be whoever this girlfriend he had, right? So he or she is going to another city, state, county, street, neighborhood, or wherever, and said bye-bye. So he said bye to his girlfriend, and he went to where his house was. Or he said bye to whoever this person is that he know from back then he had a job with, or whoever the person is back then in his life, and he said bye-bye, and he went to another direction, right? And that is back to, I guess, his parents, to his own house, or just left the job in general, or whatever that is, or a relationship he had, or job, or whatever that was back then. It was somebody insinuated something with sharp words to him, his father, on the phone to him, telling him to come home, or this person from back then. Okay, he had charged feelings against his family, himself, and charged feelings mean you hate the person. Follow me? That's what it's good as, right? Or this man, whoever this person is from back then, some past person, past relationship, job, or whoever this person is that wanted to be picked by him, whoever this is, had charged feelings against him. Right, so it is never too late when it comes, never too much sugar when it comes in the form of romance. So he was planning on being over at his girlfriend's house a while, and he was going to have some kind of romance, some sweetness or whatever from his girlfriend, right? He forgot what lonely meant. And this storyline just simply means that if this person that I was telling you about, that's a past person, boss or whoever, he went on from there, so he don't even miss that. He don't even miss it if it's a job or relationship. Because he captured a raw love with whoever this new girlfriend is he got, right? So he had heartfelt tears, right? He'd give a penny for the person's thoughts. So he said that he didn't murder his family members. So it brought on heartfelt tears to him, right? And he would give a penny for the person's thoughts if this person murdered his family. Get what I just said? The person from whoever back then that he is connected to. Somebody wanted to insult his intelligence, follow me? Because I'm getting a little testy. So if we go to him and his parents, his family, if he did it with this card right here, if he had anger for his parents, himself, right? And he captured real love with this girl he was with, right? And if he felt his father and his parents was insulting his intelligence, I'm turning the card around for a minute, he felt like he getting a little testy, and it was his prerogative to be there with the girl or whatever, if we turn it that way. But if we turn it to some other culprit, the person feels it's the person's prerogative, and the person was getting a little testy because he couldn't get him to come back to a job or come back to a relationship or whatever he must used to have. So somebody facilitated something, but he shouldn't have went with it. So let me so the facilitating is okay. Somebody facilitated something, he shouldn't have went with it. So if his parents say come home right then, if he wouldn't have went home right then, he wouldn't be blamed. If he wouldn't have went to his house and he would have just disobeyed his parents and stayed in his girlfriend's house all night or whatever he had to do, he wouldn't be in this position where he at right now. Because that's the only way I can put this right here with him, if he would have stayed home. Because the only person facilitated, because this person facilitating, because this person some kind of way want him to come back to a job, friendship, relationship, or whatever. So maybe if we turn it to another person, that person facilitated something back then, a job, or the person facilitating, he went along with it and he shouldn't have, because he brought on chaos for his family, if it goes that way. If it don't go that way, his father facilitated for him to come home, and he just shouldn't have went home. He should have just ignored his father and stayed where he was at, because he wouldn't be in this position today. That means he wouldn't have been nowhere near his house to be blamed if he innocent. He or she is on a run. Yes. So some kind of way he might, I don't know if he went on a run or whatever, or this person who was trying to get him to come into a job or whatever. So we got number 22. The person could have been 22, could have been 25, whoever the person is. Something was plain and simple. Somebody was covering all their bases. He wasn't covering his bases. He wasn't covering no bases. He wasn't covering no bases. Now, if he had charged feelings, a lot of hate for his family, you can say he was covering all his bases and he went in and murdered each one by one. But we take it to somebody else because he said that he innocent. This person was covering all his person bases. Something was in plain and simple. The person said with the first card, I'm coming soon. And the person was going to be the judge and wanted him to reside in front of him because the person was a wanderer, because the person wanted him to come back to a job he used to have or something like that. He's feeling a lecture. So he was in court, feeling court when the trial happened, but before that, if he was in the house with his family, he was feeling a lecture. That means he was in the house with some other people. So he was hanging around the corner, all the way around the corner. So if he wasn't hanging around the corner, all the way around the corner, this man was, whoever this person is. It was war games for him and his family, or war games with him and whoever this person is that's mad with him, that got hate for him. And it was like a condone. Okay. So it was intense madness between him and his family. If he did this to his family, if he hated his family, if not, it was intense madness as far as this person toward him, because this person wanted him to come back to a job, a relationship, or whatever. This person needed to bring an emotional love that was needed, or the person wanted him to, or he needed to his family member. His family member was wallowing in their pain. But they were simply the best. Okay, so we have the door. He's hanging around a central place with glass. So that would be a club, store, courthouse, church, anything that got glass, retail store, whatever, any place. So he might have been working at some club before, at some place, or a treatment place, or a regular club where you dance at, or whatever this is. Or just the courthouse, period. That's sinful. Churches, police station is, all of it's sinful. Someplace. Let's just see for a minute. Or this person hanging around there. Okay, so let's just see. Let's see. He's dealing with a bill collector. This person here, a person from an old job he had, or whatever this is, a bill collector. Seemed like somebody wanted him to come back to work. He didn't seem like he owed nobody no money. Somebody wanted to come back to work, seemed like, or something like that. Somebody wanted him to lay down for money. Some kind of job, whatever this job is. Okay, so this, I'm in a poly relationship. Will this work? Somebody might have wanted him to be hooked to them, but he had a girlfriend, somebody who he might used to talk to before, anything like that. Okay. Next one is soon. The person wanted that. Okay, so we have right here that he had to ask God, what is his path? Bear with me. Flames were sparked and he captured the flames. Or flames were sparked and his family captured the flames, as far as him being angry and hating them. Or flames was sparked and he captured the flames as far as this person here fussing with him on the phone. And it was war games with this person. Let's see. Okay, this is a killing card. Stop the killing of children. Or killing in general. But we have a baby that wasn't born yet, so that was a child. Everybody is somebody's child. Stop the killing of children if you can. So we got earth signs. Somebody act like an earth sign. Gonna move on it. Mothers. Anybody gonna move on in some kind of way and help stop the killing of children and people in general. We got a Capricorn on here, but any sign. We got Capricorn 2 times, but any sign, okay? We had to be grounded. So this person wanted him to take down the walls for love, come back to work or anything like that. But if he murdered his family, he needed to take down the walls for love. So this person he used to talk to some kind of way wanted him to cheat on a person's achievements. Anything good the person might was saying to him, but if this card go with his family, he needed to take down the walls for love for his family and cheat on his family's achievements, and pretty much that's all that is for him. And this storyline is listen to the rules of the house. I gotta change it around, okay? So I don't know how his mother is, but there's a mom, a checkmate. He wanted to checkmate with his mother if she was adventurous or Sagittarius. So if he murdered his mother, that's a checkmate. But if he didn't murder his mother, that's not a checkmate. But it said checkmate. And checkmates in my storyline usually be good. It usually don't be negative. So let's just see. Okay, so what? Cover that emotion. So somebody wanted him to cover that emotion. Or he is hoping that his mother covered that emotion, that he was gone. He had left out the house, or he just wanted he was just going to cover the emotion if he shot his mother or whatever this is. It was a checkmate. Let's see. Rallying is a fussing card. Some kind of way rallying, fussing, or anything like that took place. Don't waste your time. So he wasn't going to waste his time. Because we got a mom in crime over here and a mom over there. Who is this? Let's go for it. Don't waste your time. So he wasn't going to waste his time as far as some job he used to have or relationship he used to have back then. And if not that, he wasn't going to waste his time as far as his family. Because he wanted his family to desire him, or somebody from back then wanted that. Him to desire the person or come back to work or whatever this is. He had to ask himself why he is forcing himself to cope with a poly relationship that he might have had, or some job he used to have, or just dealing with his parents in general and rules they had. He is going to drop his ex and answer his burden, so that could be his family he is going to drop, or somebody in the past. Whoever it is, a boss, a relationship, or whoever from back then. Because somebody treated him ugly as stink from back then, or he treated his family ugly as stink. I'm trying to see. But thoughts were swirling in his mind at the duplex, at his girlfriend's house, or at his parents' house. So we got right here, the candles got put out on his parents. Follow me. We got number 2. Either he took a shortcut some kind of way in his thinking, in his actions, or we dealing with somebody from the past, whoever it is, somebody from the past as far as a job or relationship, or whoever this person is that wants to do some check touching and see if they can go all the way with him, because somebody want a poly relationship. So let's just see a little bit. Okay, let's see. Bear with me. Whoa. Yeah, psycho. It dropped right on top of my thing. So here it is again. Somebody was psycho, and that's for real. To sit and kill all the people like that, that's definitely psycho. Okay, let's just see. Let's just see. I hear honor. Honor. Okay, universe. Did Raymond Child III murder his family? Did he do it? Did he do it? I'm trying to say if he did it or somebody else did it. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, Lord, give me some for Raymond Child III. Give me something over here if it's a culprit. If he's the culprit, give me this over here. If somebody else is the culprit, make it clear to me, okay? So let's just see. Here with me. I'm hearing pump it up. Now pump it up will go with shooting, because it was a shooting and it was like everybody, I don't know what kind of gun it was or rifle or whatever was going on. Because I hear pump it up. It could have been a gun where it's like, you just shoot, maybe. I just don't know. Let's just say. Somebody might be an air sign. I see this a Gemini card. It's a Gemini card right here. We got the Sag so far, the Gemini, and the Virgo. It don't have to be those signs, but it could just be people act like that. Okay, universe. Okay, let's see. Gotta get rid of these right now. These guys are. Okay, is that it? Here with me, so I'll take them out. Okay, a little bit more. A little bit more. Cash money. I hear cash money. Somebody might was going to offer some cash money. Because somebody was trying to get him to come back to a job he used to have. He was settled down at the fortress, or he settled down at jail, and that's considered a fortress. Okay, let me see. Okay, now over here, and then I'm gonna go over this side, and then I think we're gonna see if this do it. Nope, that ain't it. Okay, okay. Okay. Stop. Okay. In here. Okay, let's see. In here, universe. We say in here, right? So let me take these out. Okay, so Lord, I'm trying to, you know what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to see if he did this or somebody else, Lord. Let me just wiggle these a little bit and see if I can separate it. He's in jail, so here's the jail card. We got that. Right? Let's just go over right now. Attempts to find my mother. Attempts to find my mother. Let's just see that. Okay. Okay. Stop. Okay, here we go. Stop. Okay, over here. Okay. Okay, let's just see something. I'm going to take half and half and I'm trying to find out. I don't think I saw an actual killing card in these cards so far, so let's just say. Bear with me for a minute. I'm trying to find out if Raymond Child actually did anything to his family in the first place. Because things can look away and it only have to be. We see that all the time. All the time. Okay, we're going to take this for him and for over here in case it's somebody else. So let's just go. Okay, somebody was opinionized if he is work worthy. So this could be his family as far as him coming home. Is he going to come home like I said, his daddy? Are you coming home like I said? Work worthy mean getting a move on and making it back to that house. Or some person, whoever it is he know, was opinionized if he's work worthy. Next one is that he was getting upset or his father was getting upset, anything like that. And he needed to see. So we have right here that his family was sacred, but he decided he didn't care no more. Maybe about coming home yet, or he wanted to stay out, maybe, whatever this is. Let's just see. Okay, he was strong, but somebody's karma plague he is dealing with. So we have right here that this is real life, not snowballs and lollipops. So the problem was he is too nice, but God said, did he want any help? Because he got stung right here with this card, and he needed structure. Okay, so his father was getting him structure by telling him to come home. So this card right here is he shouldn't believe man's word. He shouldn't believe man's word, but only God's word, right? So he is in jail, right? And he was in his dream house, right? But he's in jail. Is doom, okay? So let's just see. So in the back of his mind, he's thinking about God, or he was at the time. Shuffle. Okay, he got dismantled as far as a connection that he had with somebody, with his parents, if he's angry with his parents, or with whoever this is over here with an old job. Lately, it was justified. And lately, it was justified just mean that the court system found him guilty. Follow me? Laughter follows. So some kind of way, laughter followed some kind of way behind some kind of connection that was dismantled. So he was there with his girlfriend and he had to leave, right? And it was justified at that time. I gotta go home, anything like that. Laughter followed, right? And he was letting her know, I have to go home, anything like that. He is seeing his potential that he had lots of life to live. So we have right here that he was in arrow living. That was unique. targeted living. So a letter from the court was going to be coming soon, and he needed to read it well. So he did get some kind of court papers or whatever, because he just had court in March, or some kind of way back then. He was going to get some court papers or something like that, maybe. Let's see. So we have, you called. He was scared. I'm scared. You can call somebody. He was scared as far as the situation, maybe something with court or whatever. So I don't know. He is dealing with some kind of homosexual relationship, whoever it might have been. Okay, so do he really care? So he's wondering, does somebody really care? He's stepping out in the night light with a sage or a fire sign, or somebody act like one, adventurous like a Sagittarius. No. So we have that he had a job offer that was at least 10 miles away. It could have been a real job offer, or his father just telling him to come home, and that's considered a job offer, because up here the first card is somebody was opinionized. Was he work worthy for a job offer, or for his father opinionized to see if he work worthy to obey and follow the rules and come back home, and him traveling to the house is just what you call a job, right? Unfortunately, he's dealing with a she-bear. So his mother was the she-bear, or his boss some kind of way back then was a she-bear, or the girl he was born with was a she-bear, a woman in charge, a go-getter, a woman about business. Okay, let's just see something. So we have number 21. Somebody could have been 21 years old he is talking to. Okay, mom, real brother. So we have that, I will tell my story. So he wanted to tell his story. He ain't been able to tell his story. He wanted to tell his story. Mom, real brother. So he might have been dealing with a woman. A mom, real brother. He might have been dealing with somebody, a mom's real brother. So he might have been dealing with a lady, but her brother had something to do with something, whatever this is, a real brother. Somebody might have been salty. Who did it? Somebody was salty. So let's see something. Ooh. If we dealing with home, his mother could have been a she-bear. His brother's girlfriend could have been. She was a mom. He had a mom. Let's just see who did it. Somebody wanted to know, will he do it? Or wanted to know who did it. He's petrified about his money, or whoever this person is. Because somebody wanted him to drive in their direction. Whoever they would be waiting. He's a conscious thinker, but spilling it will only help him as far as doing some talking about the situation. So security system may not be working. So some kind of way the security system, if he had one, cameras or anything wasn't working at the time. Somebody was tampering around his house, or in his grass, around his backyard. All that is written will come to the light. So we have a male older cousin of his, if not his, of somebody. Okay, let's go over it. Bear with me. Okay, somebody's looking for their money and their keys to serve them. Him, her, some female, or him. Somebody felt like a genius. He didn't. Somebody else felt like a genius is. So we have right here, he had to think out of the box, or somebody wanted him to think out of the box. So he had to analyze back then and see where things stem from, because he was rolling in the shadow of pain. But will it benefit his cause? I'm ready for love. So he might have been ready for love with whoever he was talking to, a female. So we got black is classy is really a racist card. He might have been talking to somebody of another race in general, or somebody was talking racist to him or down to him or whatever. I hear skills are more in here, maybe as far as a job. Somebody tried to buy him or bring him back or pull him back as far as any kind of job. Or he felt that way as far as home. He wanted to be able to take charge of his life, maybe. He is cordial, but he is diping his problems on somebody he knows. Okay, he blaming it on adoption, or somebody else blaming it on adoption. That means real adoption, being raised by somebody, being trained by somebody, or whatever it might be. And it made somebody a monster. Follow me? So we have right here a mastermind. We had a mastermind that created a shockwave. So either he created a shockwave in his family's life and they didn't know nothing about it and it was planned out, or somebody else he know planned it out and was a mastermind. Because he is dwelling on a Gemini, or somebody act like a Gemini, or the person was dwelling on him. Do not scratch me off. So whoever it is didn't want to be scratched off, felt boxed in. But this could also be where he felt boxed in and he didn't want this person to scratch his parents, his family off, if I take it that way. So let's just see. Mention us. The brass love one of you are the light. Okay, do I shuffle? Oh, do I shuffle or don't shuffle? Don't shuffle. Okay, we have right here that he's going to be confident in it for sure, or somebody was confident in things and for sure. Because he not, I'm trying to see if this had to be his card or one of his family members' card who deceased, or his card. He in jail, he can't talk. I had to do the talking for him. So I'm trying to see which one it is first. Let's just say the first card says that he is going to be confident for sure. I'm bruised, but I'm still me inside. I'm going to be calm and conquer this. Let's see. No more trying to impress. Did you do it or will you do it? Somebody had antics. Somebody had a card. Lead. Okay, let's just go. So we have right here pill pushing, addictions, drinking, or anything like that. Somebody wanted him to come back to something he used to do. He was saying, I don't do it no more. So we have this one right here. If he is rich. If somebody else is rich, do he want to be rich? If you want to get your wishes, you will get your wishes if they are met for you. So we have right here that he got splashes of joy, or somebody else. Was his eyes telling him the truth? Or was somebody else's eyes telling him the truth? So, telling them the truth. So no more innocence. He is going to take charge, or this person was going to take charge. So he is going to be competent, competitive in it, or somebody against him when needed to gain. So somebody wanted joint custody with him, wanted him to collaborate, to be courteous. It was time to invest. It was time to invest in it for him to gain. It'd be nice to help at home, but in some cases it won't work. So some kind of way he went and got a job, some kind of way, I feel like. Got a job. So we have right here that he created a monster with his common law, and that would be with his family members, or with whoever this person is. So let's see. He is in his feelings, all in his feelings. Oh boy, this person. He is going to go get his feelings, or this person was coming after him. So we have right here that this is a, you see, that is a cop card, but I can make it anybody else as far as a leader. It got to be a leader though, or a boss. Follow me? If it's not a cop, a white cop, or any color cop. It don't have to be a white one, but any color, right? If it ain't a cop, it could be a boss. It could be any kind of leader. even to a gang leader, any kind of leader, okay? But whoever it is, if it's a cop, they patted him down. If it's a boss, they stole his money. If it's not a boss or a cop and it's somebody else who just plain out robbed him, get what I'm saying? Pickpocket, pat him down, or whatever they did, right? Somebody. So we have right here karmic measures. Because somebody treated him a certain kind of way. So we have right here that he had to allow life to follow him only to the best places and be essential by coping. So we have right here that he had to focus on his journey, God says. He had deep feelings inside. He might like the color purple. He might like the rain. Something might be on his skin or on this person's skin. Dimples, freckles, cuts, gunshot wounds, stabbing, scars, rashes, eczema, whatever. Moles, bumps, freckles, piercings, whatever. Tattoos. Okay, so it says, so we got adopted dad or stepdad. Is remarkable. So we got somebody who might act like they was his father at a job or something like that. It might be somebody who was acting like they was his father, but wasn't his real father, but was acting like he was his father. Or we got somebody who is an adopted father of his, or a stepfather of his, or a man who actually controlling like he is his father. Get what I just said? So far, I don't see in his one nothing about he killed anybody. See what I'm saying? This is supposed to be his. But I'm trying to see if he killed his family here. And I really, there's nothing in this batch right here telling me that, so I'm trying not to be a long time. Okay, so this will be for the culprit. I mean, I'm saying the culprit. He said he didn't do it, so, until I see something that shows different. I mean, okay, with some choice words and some defeat for this person he used to talk to, work for, whoever. Something was humorous to this person. This person need a healing energy. Because this person felt that Mr. Childs was captivating and wanted him to make up his mind. Because Mr. Childs was ripped off from this man, time shared. I feel like it's a man. It could be a lady, whoever it is, right? Okay, so we have right here that this person wanted Mr. Childs to ride his direction, or he's going to come Mr. Childs' direction, right? But Mr. Childs shouldn't take from his main flow, take all his money, spend all his money. So we got dads again, a real dad. So we got a real dad. Information as far as a real dad. So we got somebody who acting like a father, or bossy like a father. Somebody who wasn't his real father, but acting like he was his father, whoever this person is. Because this person wanted, was feeling his adventure, his copyright. He wanted Mr. Childs to bring in the joy and cultivate that thing. It was a over and over thing, pandemic over and over, as far as calling him or whatever he was doing, but he wanted to save his energy for the future. So we had a sheltered mind and false imprisoned mind. So we have right here that he is going to be sensitive to Mr. Childs, because Mr. Childs had a timeout. Okay, he wanted Mr. Childs to agree to something because Mr. Childs wanted some time. Give me some time. I need more time. Give me some space, anything like that. So bear with me for a minute, they like one. I don't know why I'm going to change the colors. Bear with me. Let me just see with this one. Okay, evidence shows. But I can't tell what this one says. I'm just going to skip it right now. I can't tell what it is. Okay, so it's holding me up that, it says right here that it's in the person's genetics that he hateful. The judge says life, so right here, the judge going to say life for this person some kind of way if he's to go to the court for the killing, because he was going to beat Mr. Childs at Mr. Childs' own game, and he rose to the occasion. Okay, a daughter involved in a crime. So some kind of way, we got a daughter involved in a crime. So this man, whoever he is, might have a daughter that's involved in a crime, or in this crime, because this man wanted his needs met, and God said that was abuse, because Mr. Childs wanted to deviate from a conquest deal. So we have right here that this man got ecstatic because he moved fast on it. So Mr. Childs wasn't going to allow the neglect of himself any longer. So we have, he wanted loyal out of Mr. Styles. I'm saying it wrong, Mr. Childs. I am so sorry, Mr. Childs. But he needed to just fix what was on his plate, deal with what was on his own plate, and throw away the scraps. So it's the end of a road for Mr. Childs because it was made that way. So he wanted Mr. Childs to get to the melting pot. Come on and do whatever, collaborate with him. He wanted him to hear what I'm saying. So we got a sob story here. So we have that attempts to find my mother is senseless. So Mr. Childs wants, I guess some kind of way wants his mother, but this man right here, Mike was adopted with the card you heard me say. He might was adopted some kind of way, or was that in the other one? He might was adopted, so he might be a certain kind of way, so he might don't have mother love, so he don't know how to treat people, or oh, look at this, look at the bottom, look at the bottom, it say mother too, deep, 2 mother cards. I don't know who this person is. So we have right here that his budget plummeted. So we have that a margin was put between him and Mr. Childs, where he was dizzy, confused, or whatever, because he needed Mr. Childs to feed him. So he got upset with Mr. Childs. He wanted to soar for wealth. So we have that he wanted to grandstand, and it wasn't kosher. Whatever this person is. So he wanted Mr. Childs to close the door to other females, to other people, right? He wanted Mr. Childs to stay with him because he felt he was vibrant. It caught him off guard that he was cross-dressing. So whoever this person is somebody who evidently is gay, and he got a crush on him, or whatever's going on here. Follow me? Or if we don't go with the cross-dressing that way, he's showing another personality, acting mean when Mr. Childs didn't even know he was that kind of person, conscious living. So Mr. Childs jovial, but he got an epiphany about a situation. So what he did was he stopped Mr. Childs from framing it for a lifetime, because he got him put in jail for 360 years. So he stopped him from having freedom for the rest of his life. Circumstances caused that to happen though. But if we take it to the family members, this person stopped them from living for a lifetime, being able to do anything in life. So he might have brothers, he might be a brother. There's a name on the back. Somebody's name could be Jaden. So we have right here that Mr. Childs settled down at the fortress, but he might have been settled down at the fortress. No, he wasn't settled at the fortress, because the fortress is a place you can't get out, so this got to be Mr. Childs' problem. He settled down at the fortress because you wanted Mr. Childs to help you. Can you help me? You wanted him to move his saddle and come help you. Make a move and come on, because you wanted him to make some move. You was renting for a move to be made. You act like a Virgo. If you're not a Virgo, you wanted him to make a move and do what you wanted. Come back to a job he had. Come back to a relationship or whatever this is. He not a Sag, but he might be adventurous like a Sagittarius. Or he could be a Sag. I don't know what his sign is, right? So we have right here, it's challenging. That's why we can't make it. That's why he felt like you and him can't make it, because it's challenging. So you could be another race, the same race, or whatever it is about you, right? So I want real God love. So he wanted real God love, somebody to love him right, treat him decent. And he wanted to know, could you really treat him decent and nice? Because you had your mind on a professional vision, probably. So you needed to go home and just look for some jobs, but he also needed to. We got number 8. So it could be August. So we here right here, can we be friends? No, you can't be friends. You and him couldn't be friends because some kind of way the feelings was a char. That means hate came in between you and him. You wanted to manifest your desires, and that means try to pull him back into what he used to do. Here we got court papers again. Court papers coming, and you got to accept them. So some kind of way court papers could have been coming back then because of you and Mr. Childs, because of something you might have did to him. Or court papers came for him some kind of way, or court papers is actually going to come for you for something. If not this crime, something. He had to know that he was beautiful, beautifully made, and God, in the way that God made him, or you do. Okay, so not your dad. So we got a father. Your father is not your father. Or I don't know if his father was not his father. Somebody's father is not their father. Or you not his father because you act like you're his father and you not his father, but you old enough to be his father, or whatever this is. It was awful. You tested and measured and saw how far you could go with him, and it was awful. So we have that. You have to start to live your life. If you're not, your loved one would not want you to be depressed. So you was gonna live your best life. You weren't going to be depressed because it was you measured and tested and saw how far you could go, and it was awful. If you murdered his family because he said he didn't, you weren't going to be depressed about it. Okay, you wanted him to feel a certain way about it because you had hatred for him at that time. So my thoughts count. Why won't you say no to being molded? So he is saying no to being molded. You was trying to mold him to make him the way you wanted him to be. You're dying inside. No do-overs. So it's going to be no do-overs for him because he's going to be dying inside that prison. Year after year, you're going to be dying inside. And there's no do-overs to be able to replace his time that he's spending there. Or his family was dying inside. Because you had tendencies, and that's a sure thing. So no growth come from the same sex. So some kind of way, whoever you are, you're a gay person. God says your choices are your own, or his was his own, or you just didn't want him to grow. So okay, is it my race? So you two different races, or you the same race, but you just think you better than him, or whatever's going on. Something factual. He was taking me for a joke. Me too. Or he was taking me for a joke if you say he was coming over with that first card, some kind of way to his house. You wanted to know how long it was going to be with a female. So he was talking to a female. He was out with a female, and you wanted to know how long that was going to be. He never felt like that before. He never felt like that before. But you never felt like that before, and you was not going to be afraid of your feelings. So something happened on a Wednesday, Friday, or whatever day. You was working hard on something. You need to try to be appreciative of a mother. So if you was somebody who was adopted some kind of way and you never had your mother, attempts to find your mother, we got like three mother cards or 4 mother cards. So some kind of way you might have a mother problem. You might have been adopted. You need to be appreciative of his mother. If you didn't have your own, attempts to find your own mother because you don't know where your mother at, or you never met her because you was adopted. Or this would be right here with this card, Mr. Childs, attempts to find his mother because he wants his mother. He wants his mother loved because he's in this predicament. Okay. Let's see. Well, he needs to be appreciative of his mother. So let's just see. Because so far I don't really see an actual killing card. So I'm trying to see the universe that Mr. Childs murdered his family member. I'm trying to finish it now. Okay, one more. Hopefully this is it. Hopefully here. Okay. Okay. Alright. Whoa, that's a lot of enough there and there. This time around somebody going to jail, but Mr. Child's in jail. They put him in jail, but he was in jail, I think, all the way from when from then. So let's just see. So this is going to jail card, treatment card, or getting a job. So let's go a little bit. Let's see. Let me just see. I'm trying to end it now, though. Because the last one didn't seem like Mr. Childs was guilty. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to see what this is. Because the last one, it didn't seem like he was. It should have came out. I mean, I didn't put all them cards down. Y'all could have just put it down in that one sweep right there and just put the guilty cards right in one batch of cards, but I didn't get them. You know what? I'm just trying to see. Is he guilty? Is he guilty? Is he guilty? Mr. Childs, you know him. Is he guilty, Lord? But I gotta focus on Mr. Childs right now. Okay? I'm trying to end it. I'm trying to end this. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, it came that morning, man. That's okay. Bear with me, because I'm trying to make these the last, even though I'm going to try hard to make this up. I'm trying to make it. Bear with me. And what is Mr. Childs innocent? You know him. You know if he killed his parents and his family. You knew all about it. Did he do it? Did he do it? Lord? This time around, so I have to read for myself to go so long. This time around, somebody is going to jail, getting a job, or going in treatment. Yes, you're getting enough reading from the birth of one. Let's just flow a little bit. Whoa, shoot. Let's just see. I'm still beautiful. I must not forget that. Let's get past this. That's his card. Okay. He got in a car some kind of way. He got in a car. Or if he didn't get in a car, somebody wanted him to get in a bad car, anything like that. If he didn't get in, somebody wanted him to get in it. had to check the mail regular, some kind of way. So I'm going to put the mail with voicemail, text messages, anything like that. Okay, somebody got some kind of brother with stinky ways. He might have had, or whoever these people is, he was connected to some kind of way. Or somebody in jail, or whatever it says. I'm just trying to finish it now. Okay, stay noisy, bear with me. I'm trying to finish it down there. So we have right here, somebody's letting off everything that they feel like the anger and everything on him, or he was to his family. He has somber pain, sure thing, or his family. I'm trying to see here now. Okay, somebody was hell-bent on destruction as far as his family, or he was. He was assessing things and being assertive, or somebody else against his family. So we have right here that somebody thought it would be the end of their money problems because they was focused on money. So it would be the end of their money problems. They're focused on money right here. Had money problems, blaming on money problems, somebody. So somebody in no man's land. Nothing is there though. Somebody going on a hiatus, and he is on a hiatus for whoever this other person is. Let's just go. Whoa. So we have that climbing a step, some kind of way. Somebody's climbing the steps, climbing a ladder, climbing the steps. Let's just say somebody want to live a lavish lifestyle if they not, but have no kind of love inside of them. Okay, so somebody like abusing the weak, like abusing people who weaker than them. Okay, so let's just follow a little bit. Okay, so we have right here, he wanted peace for his family. Staying at a dead-end job. So he didn't want to stay at a dead-end job. So some kind of way he might have had a job with somebody and he didn't want to stay with that. Okay, so somebody was fighting him or fussing at him or anything like that. Killed by his man's woman. Somebody was killed by a man's woman. Let me just, can I take this out? Killed by his man's woman. Let me just skip that for a minute. Let's just okay, the doorbell action proof. So somebody was the best man for the job. Somebody thought somebody was the best man for the job. Okay, so we have you are getting a new job. Somebody was under the impression of getting a new job. Yes, he was getting a new job, I guess. Okay, because somebody was because we got a man who wanted his cup filled. So he had history with somebody that made him walk into his destiny, because by him going to jail for 360 years, that's making him walk into his destiny. That means he ain't getting out. Right? But if he murdered his family members, he made his family walk into their destiny, and that means that because they was calling him, right? Thinking about him and calling him. Or this person that he used to work for, whoever this person is, was calling him, and he was in the person's dreams, right? And the person was calling, trying to get him back to some job. He an earth angel person, serene love. So we have right here, this person would try anything to taste his charm. This person was trying to get him back to work, poly relationship, or whatever the stuff is. So this person washed the person's hand on the African American. So it was more than one African American. But if we dealing with Mr. Childs and somebody that had it in for him, the person washed their hands on him. Or we got the court system washed their hands on him, the African American. Or if he killed his family, he washed their hands on his family, they African American or somebody else. He is going to challenge the stream that flows, right? The feelings, right? And don't settle. But he's going to outrun it. So he's going to challenge it and outrun it because he's saying that he's innocent. You know what I mean? So it was harvest time for somebody. Okay, so we have that. Can we talk for a minute? Yes, can we talk for a minute? Somebody wanted to talk to him for a minute. There was going to be a crackdown. What that is, right? I don't know what that is. Okay. So somebody wanted him to collaborate fast. Don't even think about it hard. Just come on and collaborate. And that part right there, God said, don't jump in. Don't get in it because anything rushed is not worth taking, Mr. Child. So we have that. It was a windfall. So somebody was focused on a windfall and was looking at the joy markers of a windfall, making money, getting money, or whatever. So we have the reason. The person was going to show Mr. Childs the reason why he loved him, whoever this person is. So somebody was worrying about getting to Mr. Childs' house one time, or Mr. Childs was worrying about getting to his family house one time because his daddy told him to come home, or he is worrying about getting to a job one time, or whatever this is. So he is saying he's vengeful. So somebody, Mr. Child was vengeful because if he was running late, he was vengeful. If not him, somebody was vengeful as far as him, right? Somebody who was mad because he wouldn't come back to a job, a relationship, or whatever. Somebody who popped up on them, on the family. Or he popped up on them, the family. White fools need to go. Okay, so we have right here that somebody didn't want him to run from a love, from a job he had or whatever. Somebody who had heartfelt desire for him. Somebody he walked away from. And the person was bird watching. Follow me? So we have that. He is covering up what he needed to see. Not letting out his emotions. For somebody saw it in a moment. Whatever it was. And they jumped for joy, whoever it was. So circumstances was going to cause Mr. Childs to get a lawyer because he did need one. So he need not to be sneaky about money, making money some kind of way. Because this guy, whoever the guy is, want him to come back to work, saying whatever, and he's saying for what? But God said he got out just in time. God says, got out just in time. Let's just see for a minute. Bear with me. Got out just in time. Because somebody wanted to sit down and talk to him, with him some kind of way. Because tension grew and death was the last result, and it was for his family. Because somebody wanted him to make some money the wrong way. All money is green, the wrong ways, right, of making money. He is going to look the person straight in the eye, no biting his tongue, eye-to-eye contact. But he had to be aware of any distraction, God says. Because the person didn't want to argue with him, right? The person just wanted him to come back. Somebody who he was chained to, like a magnet. Somebody he was connected to some kind of way before. He had to bend forward on things though, because he's a caterpillar long as he was hanging with this person. And that means being in the dirt and the grass, not being that butterfly. So God said he had to get away from the thieves. And he knew he had to drop whoever this person is. Follow me? So we got paperwork dealing with a resource, and that would be the jail system, I feel, and the courts. So we got the total community. So we got, because his family this would be considered the total community, his family. So he had to deal with the court system because of his family, or he dealing with just court in general. So he acting goofy like he don't know anything, but he acting like he surprised, like he's shocked, or he can't believe it. He need to cleanse his mind because he was hope struck before some kind of way. But how much and how far will he go to grow? Because he need to do things in decency, or whoever this person is he is hooked to, because somebody thought something's laughable. So he had to drop his burdens because of somebody, a godlike person for him. Boss, love interest, or whoever this person is. I can't be ashamed of what is true. So he couldn't be ashamed of what is true the way he was. He was wondering who he was. So we have that. We got a lot of evil people in church, deacons or people in church, period. So somebody could be a church person. So we had to think on things. He has nerves around at least 3 people, a pyramid of them. Okay, he was enjoying a summer breeze, or somebody else chatting up a storm. So we got some so-called friends he is hooking notes about at a job, or this would be his family, I guess, as far as him, I guess. And he went on a kitty cat mission and aimed for it and did something to his family. If that's him, right? If not him, this is somebody else. Because the twin flame arrived. So twin flame card, twin flame arrived, but it's thinly a hope. Because before it is the kitty cat mission. So we have right here that when you lose a spouse, friend, sister, brother, lover, whoever it is, you are free. Here we so far coming forward. All of them going in a row. Let's see. Because we got somebody who might be a veteran, might be an heir son, somebody who might be trying to railroad him some kind of way into coming back to a job he used to have, or whatever this is. Somebody wanted loyalty out of him. He picked doors to really jump, to throw a job in, or to throw his family in. I'm trying to see which one it is. So we have right here that here's a common denominator. If he changes his identity, it won't work with his twin. So if he talking to somebody that's a male, for instance, and he decides he want to talk to a female, right? It's going to clash with this person. Or if he just decides he don't want to come back to a job, it's going to clash with whoever this person is. Because somebody wanted him to get in it like a socket connection and come back to work again, or get back together with somebody or whoever. So somebody wasn't going to postpone right here active action against him. So we have that ducking wouldn't help him because somebody was good and hot with him. Okay, so somebody's going to gently bend and close the door on it and get him put in jail. So if not that, this would be him toward his family. Okay, it was communication, right? Somebody wanted him to fight for the love that they had, or come back to work, or relationship, or this would be his family and him. So somebody wanted his number, asked for his number, anything as far as a phone number, he gave it out, or somebody gave him theirs, or whatever this is. It was talking in his surroundings some kind of way. Or his father just called him on the phone, we can say, and then they was talking on the phone. If it wasn't, somebody gave him the number. He wanted loyal. He tried, and he was tired of some ex of his, ex-boss, ex-job. He is dealing with a spectrum that's not usual. So if this is not his father, could be his father or could be a job. Let's go for a walk. He needed to go for a walk. His father told him to come home. Remember? Hold me in your arms. Come home. Come in the house so I can protect you, you know. hold me in your arms, or there's some love interest or some job he used to have, whoever this is. So let's see, what is this? Somebody felt like he's a turncoat, whoever. Somebody might thought he's a turncoat and decided to pluck him, or he decided that his family was a turncoat and he decided to pluck his family, or somebody decided to pluck him because he was a turncoat because he wouldn't come back to a job, to a relationship, or we could say that he was mad with his father because his father was trying to get him to come home. But I don't really see really a whole lot of nothing for him just to be mad because he had to come home. That ain't enough to kill your whole family. Seems like somebody was mad with him. But I still don't see the killing card, see what I'm saying? And it shouldn't go this far. So I might have to just do some more tomorrow because it's taking a long time. And I'll just do some tomorrow. Maybe I'll just do another one for Mr. Childs. Okay, Mr. Childs. I'm going to try one more time. And then if I don't see nothing as far as, if I don't see no more, I'm just going to do something tomorrow. Okay, universe, you know all about it. Did Mr. Childs murder his family? If he didn't, don't give me no murder cards. Or if he did, some kind of way, I just need to know. I'm trying to find out if he murdered his family. Universe, you know all about it. You know all about it. I hear somebody was sick. Let's just see, I'm trying to end it. I'm going to have to do some more tomorrow if I have to. Because I'm just trying to save Mr. Childs. Because it ain't seem like it with the other storyline that he did it. Somebody was mad with him and after him. Threatening and all. But I got to see. I got to see. I'm going to do one for him tomorrow. And clear it up for sure. Okay, I'm going to stop it right here. Take these out and I'm just going to go with, if I don't see it in this batch some kind of way, I'm just going to okay, I see a guilty as charged. Is it exists because the judge said that, but just because the judge said you're guilty as charged don't mean you're guilty. So that, I can't really go with that right there. Okay. I don't see no killing card down here. Okay. He'd be guilty as charged of anything. Coming home at the time he came home. So. Okay, universe, you know all about it. Well, yeah. So we have right here that Mr. Childs, he had to stop allowing himself to be molded because God said he was meant for greatness, but he knew it himself, right? So he wanted to be treated equal and fair, follow me? So we have right here that some kind of way he felt like he was sinking, or this person he's connected to, or himself. He needed to press forward, or he did press forward. So peanut butter crunch bars are good for iron. No one wants him to have joy and laughter because it's going to come with a price, right? So we have right here that he might be dealing with somebody another race, a mixed person, or white person, or whatever color they are, probably. So we have right here that did he where am I at? Okay, so lighting a fire in him until it was lit to let him know it's true that it was going to be is going to come with a price for him to be happy and have laughter. Because he is dealing with a pill pusher, a guy pill pusher. Somebody can take pills or even sell them, but really take them. Okay, somebody want me to say again. I just saw something in the drawer, but it went too fast. So we have right here that we got an older brother that's docking. So I don't know if he had anybody adopted in his family that didn't live with him or what this is. So friends out back feverish. So somebody was out back feverish at his house, upset, anything like that. So is it the pigeon? Pigeon something, I forgot though. What is it? Pigeons. Oh yeah, somebody pigeon-toed or bow-legged. So we had somebody was power plagued and trying to find a uniqueness, and unless it was him. So he was going to save him no matter what, or what this person was. So what's the price of a life? Okay. So we have right here that portal, television, internet, whatever, some kind of way somebody's dealing with some kind of social media. We got a boss or a drug dealer card on this table. A boss or drug dealer. So it was some scary behavior. He was lost in the woods or in the I'm saying it wrong. He was lost in the woods or in the wilderness in his mind. Or physically lost in the woods. Okay, so some kind of way a trial did happen. So a female or a male was going to test him some kind of way. Whoever. Because he's going to be put on trial. So we got 2 trial cards back to back. The one you just heard me saying, this one. Somebody's going to be putting him on trial and test him to see, I guess, where his mind was at. Or he's going to be getting put on trial by the court system some kind of way. Somebody felt like he had a nerve, maybe not giving in to the person or whatever this is. Okay, he dodged a curveball. So, had a baby. He had a baby early. Somebody had a baby early, or maybe somebody was going to be having a baby, or whatever this is. Let's just say maybe this person that he was working for, or he was talking to in a relationship before, who this person is. Maybe this person was a premature baby. Maybe he curved a dodgeball. Let's see something in a situation. So let me see something. Bear with me. Go spring in to the best situation. He went to his girlfriend's house, so he's springing into the best situation because he's going to spend time with her. But somebody's living a cookie cutter of a life, and he had to find his own ideas. So I don't know who is talking to somebody who was another race, or somebody who was a mixed person, or somebody who actually had some kind of money going on, living a cookie cutter life, living a certain kind of lifestyle. He had to get away from this idiot. God said, whoever it is an idiot. Okay, he had to take his power back from whoever this is. So we have right here that he has a workhorse and he needed relaxation. So we have that maybe the person got an actual swimming pool, right? Let's just see here. Sometime maybe he was at the person's house for food. Let's just flow. So we have that. frame your life by not believing. Okay, so sometimes people believe the first thing they hear, because a lot of times people like negative, so they'll go with something negative in a minute because they like negative. Frame your life by believing. You are aware that you have bullies. So he was aware that he had some kind of bully going on. So in church, you be molded to be unclear, to be a certain kind of way. So some sharp words that he might have switched up with somebody, or somebody him. So somebody's looking at him as their good fortune, at Mr. Childs as their good fortune. Somebody who was bullying him somewhat. Somebody who had trouble with their childhood. So we got 41, we got 14, somebody who want energy, got number 13, so let's go. We got somebody who a player or boss or whatever this person is, who wanted Mr. Child to search for love from this person through job or through relationship. So we have person excuse me. The judge bringing a hammer down. So the judge brought the hammer down on Mr. Childs. So let it be his decision, brush yourself off. He had to let it be his decision, brush yourself off. Mr. Childs, follow. Bear with me. So we got a symbol, a logo, a company this person might have, or we deal with the courthouse, right? So what do mother love feel like? Because his mother was emotionally unavailable to him. So somebody wanted him, just a drug dealer card, but it could be any boss, right? Somebody wanted him to supersize and get in a job with them or anything like that. Somebody. So we have that we got a grandma, whoever she may be, sure enough. Grandma might be saying, yeah, sure enough. He's one that people trust, a guy, whoever it is. Somebody he might used to work for, or somebody he might used to be talking to, or relationship with, or who this person is. Number 6. He a pioneer, God says, though, because it was competition in business and it was cruddy with job or relationship or whatever he was in before. Follow me? So don't over talk. Right? Don't over kind. He shouldn't be too kind and overgive or overdo. Somebody wanted to kind of have some kind of dinner. Yeah. Or this could be him and his father. Competition in business. Business just means home. His father being the boss of the home. Don't overkind, don't overgive, don't over talk or whatever, and just go ahead and eat dinner. He might want to know if he can trust his father not to come down on him hard. It don't have to be his father right there, but I'm just trying to use it different ways. So he's making money at night, some kind of way. Okay, then he had to speak to the millions, God's words, because he's an earth angel. He is one still. He just in jail. He a pioneer. God saying it 2 times. He a pioneer, but he's getting chipped away at by his father or by whoever this man is. Whoever this person is older than him. He's an actual man, whoever he is. So we have that barely enough. So we have barely enough. You taught to say you need no more. So when you just taught to just deal with barely enough, you taught that way to deal with barely enough, not to even want to thrive and reach for anything else. Deep. that, please. Person might have said, are you ready? Please, are you ready? Because the person wanted him to come back to work, listen to music, come back and sit down here have dinner, or whatever this person wanted. Because we got a race person with race here. Somebody could be another race, mixed person, or whoever this is. Could be the same race, but still the person think they better than. Right? Race gonna always gonna be here. The person need to get a grip. Okay, this person might want to have some fun, might like the color orange. He might like the color orange, so didn't know if this person would ever actually love him though, right? So okay, intentions of a maze, like, so he was mixed up a whole lot dealing with whoever this person is. But God wanted him to become that flower, follow me? So he had beautiful feelings one time as far as this person, whoever this is, a job, a love interest, or whoever this is, a stepbrother, whoever this person is from back then. This person wanted him to pass the test though. So he made money before at night. Okay. So we have right here, best friend is involved in a crime. So somebody who considered a best friend is involved in a crime that got something to do with his family being murdered. Because that's the only crime we're talking about. So we have right here, he was confused for a prostitute where somebody figured they could give him something and they could get him to give in to romance or to something. Follow me? Okay, so we have that. Number 17 or 71. Just sticking up in my face. Let me grab it. Number 10. So this is someone seems very smart. No need to play dumb. So somebody is real smart, but they're trying to play dumb. They might be in their nerves and look at him. So let's just see, are you molded to a religion, a set of rules? His parents telling him to come home, or a religion, or a job he used to have, or whatever this is. Is his leaders his God? His God is God? Is the police his God? Who's his God? So let's go. What is this? He was dealing with a registered, he was dealing with a nurse or a doctor. Or he will be, or he already did at one point, whenever it was. Or this man he was hooked to, honestly. Whoa. So we have right here that, well done. His family went back to their soul. But this person, if this person, somebody other than him, murdered his family, the person feel like, well done, right? So we have right here that he had to fight for his sanity, and he had to hold on long dealing with who this person is. Or his family had to fight for their sanity back then. So we have right here, he wanted to meet new people and fresh personalities. So he had to move away from what annoyed him in the situation. And if a job or old love interest or whatever annoyed him, he had to get away. When he started to feel the real him was going to come out, right? So he might have been at a job or just an apartment building or whatever this is, some kind of place, whatever it is. So he was dealing with a guy who got a name, a title, whoever he is. Whoever he is, if it's his boss, whatever his name is, I don't know. If it ain't his boss, some man, whoever the man is, he got a title. He joined a party, afternoon, a gathering, an orientation, a job, or whatever, and it could have been his boss at whatever the name of the place is, anything like that, or this could just stand for court, follow me? And this could just be a lawyer, right? But this ain't the lawyer card, but I can make it that, right? So, guilty is charged as it exists, right? So that's what it's saying, that guilty is charged as it exists, but there's no killing cards on the table for him. So like I said, I'll do one tomorrow. I'm just going to end it right now. And so far, out of all these cards, I didn't see any killing cards. And I put a lot on the table, so yeah. So let's just see here. We just going to wait until tomorrow, and I will just put another one on for Mr. Child. Okay, universe, you know all about it. You know all about it. So I'll come back tomorrow and do another one. Hopefully it'll be short for Mr. Childs to actually see for sure, because the one I did January seemed like it had me puzzled a little bit. It was looking like he didn't, that somebody had it in for him because they want him to come back, and they might have put the threat out there that they're going to come to the house and do whatever, and he might have been taking the person for a joke some kind of way. He came running home or whatever it is, and when he came home, maybe that's when he saw his family like that. I just don't know, right, for sure. That's why I wanted to do it again, to see what it says. So far I'm not seeing the killing cards, the gun cards, or anything. Right, none came out. I want to do one tomorrow and see. Okay, this is the Brass Love 1 here, 09 here on YouTube. Peace.